Hi there, Titans, and welcome back to another Titan Academy video. Today we'll be talking about how you can push your signed document to Salesforce and how you can also update data on your records in Salesforce. First, we'll show you how you can run a push action to push this document, and we'll associate it with the opportunity that we're triggering from, and then we'll go ahead and also update the stage of that opportunity once that document has been signed. Let's get started. So, as you might know, we have emails that go out after the signing process to send everyone who is part of the signing process the completed document as a PDF. But what if we also, or instead of emailing, what if we wanted to push this document to Salesforce? In order to do that, we would come over to Salesforce and we would set up a push. And I'm going to add an object, and the object that we're interested in adding is a file or content version. And the content version is the same thing as a file in Salesforce, and that's what I want to create here. And there are three important fields that I want to map. The first field that I'm going to map is the version data, and this is the file itself. And in order to push my signed document, I want to push your document right here. This is will be my signed document. The other important field that I'm going to need is the first published location. And for this, I will use the record ID that this signing process is triggered from. I'm going to be triggering this process from an opportunity, and I want to associate this file with the opportunity. So I'll go ahead and push this, the first published location, to the record ID of my opportunity. And finally, I need a title so that I have a name for my file. We can select a field from the project here. We can run a get and bring in more data to name our file something else. For example, we can set up a custom name and use static text along with fields from our project in order to have a custom title. In my case, I'm just going to write other here and give this a static name, and my title here is going to be opportunity quote, and I'm going to go ahead and apply and finish. Let's save that. Okay, so we have our first push set up, and that's a push to push the file to Salesforce. Now let's set up a push to also update the record in Salesforce that we're pushing the file to, and that would be my opportunity. And I'm going to go ahead and update. And of course, we can create a record in Salesforce, we can delete records in Salesforce, just query records in Salesforce to use in a different push. In my case, I'm going to update. I'm not going to create if no match is found, but you can also do that as well, of course. And my condition is going to be really simple. The opportunity ID here is going to equal the record ID of my project, and that's going to be passed along from the button in Salesforce. And I will map my fields, and I want to update the stage of my opportunity. And let's make sure that we're getting a good stage name. I'm going to open up Salesforce here. I'm going to grab this opportunity. And let's say I want to mark this in negotiation review if they sign my project. And let's just make sure that's exactly how it's written in Salesforce. Okay, that looks right. And that's basically it. That's the only field I'm going to update. Of course, you can update many different records, custom records, standard records, does not matter. I'll apply and finish, and I'll save. And now these push actions will run once this document has been signed and submitted. So let's trigger our process and take a look. Let's just make sure that we have permissions. Let's check our collaborator. And I'm just going to be associating, making sure that this opportunity quote, I already see that this collaborator has permission to sign and void this. So let's click on our FT generate button in Salesforce, and let's launch this opportunity quote. All right, I should be getting the email now. And here's our email. I'm going to go in and sign. Sign that. Click finish sign. Now you'll notice I will get emails here saying, first of all, as the owner of this document, I see that this has been signed. And I get another email here showing me that it's been signed with the signed copy here. But besides for that, if I come to Salesforce now, In my related list, I can now see my opportunity quote is associated with this record, and here's my signature right here. And besides for that, we can see that the stage has been moved to negotiation review. And if we actually check out our logs, we can see here that we pushed a file to Salesforce and we updated this opportunity right over here. And so again, all you need to do is head over to push, set up a file push, set up an opportunity update, or whatever object that you might want to be updating. Again, this can be any standard or custom object, it doesn't matter. And that's how it's done.